Hello, my name is Jongjun Park, who is Deputy Director in Digital Government Policy Division. It is an honor to introduce our second Digital Government Master Plan from 2021 to 2025. Before introducing our plan, I will introduce the environments and achievements first. These are our economy and society, changes of environments. As we all know that due to the low fertility and aging, the population distribution is getting changed, and social polarization problem is getting worse. And because of the COVID-19 pandemic, economy and employments are decreasing. However, online demand, such as working from home and online classes, are getting popular so that demand of digital transformation in all sectors are increased throughout society. To support the digital economy, we are preparing policies for the data ecosystem, such as utilization, protection, enhancement of rights. Administration environments are also changed. We focused on policy implementation that can be felt in everyday life, such as digital inclusion, a better quality of life, etc. And smartphone is an essential device in life now. So people expect that mobile public services should be convenient enough at the level of private services. And we could see that the problem solving through public-private cooperation in social issues are important and effective, such as developing a mask app in the COVID-19 pandemic. I will introduce the mask app later. The information technology is advanced enough. The artificial intelligence is not just a dream. In the private sector, the AI technologies such as automatic interpretation, classification, recommendation, or chatbot are being commercialized. For flexible data sharing and stable operation, the information system is transferred to cloud. And responsible technology use, such as information protection, use of limited personal information is getting important. Okay, from here, I will introduce our achievements to date. Our e-government services are advanced continuously. First, we improved the service quality with paperless process, mobile services, and simple authentication, etc. So public satisfaction rate is over 98% in 2020. Second, as you know that Korea is well known for open public data. And to response of COVID-19, our e-government service, Digital Government Innovation Plan, and Digital New Deal took important roles. And we established Database Administration Act and revised the so-called 3 Data Acts about personal information use. So we ranked high enough in UN e-government and ranked first in OECD Digital Government Assessment. However, we still need improvements. First is to find the service. Second, sharing data without borders between institutions. Third, public-private service utilization. And fourth, cloud transformation. Here are our examples of private-public partnerships. To overcome the COVID-19 pandemic, we developed several digital-based services in 2020. We faced a mask shortage problem, so we limited the mask supply to pharmacies and launched a real-time inventory database so that private developers made a map-based application for the public. We believe this lessened public anxiety over the lack of masks. And we developed a self-quarantine management app and upgraded it continuously. In June 2020, more than 60,000 people used the app daily. This app helps officers monitor people who are under self-quarantine without coming in contact with them. Because of COVID-19, Korean students couldn't go to school in early 2020, so we have provided a stable nationwide online classroom environment so that every student can access their online classes. Based on the economic crisis, the Korean government paid out the Emergency Disaster Relief Fund to all Korean citizens. We paid 99.5% of 21.7 million households within 1 month in cooperation with private credit card companies. These are our environments and achievements. From here, I introduce our digital government master plan. Okay, our vision is digital, the door to a better world. We set this vision from 2019 Digital Government Innovation Plan. We set up the objectives 100% cloud transformation for public sectors and 80% digital transformation for major public services. And our strategies are explained below. 1. Design public services on a digital basis from the planning. 2. Provide public services in a manner that people want. 3. Public institutions request information from the public only once. 4. Open public data and services to the private sector. These are our key tasks. Detailed tasks are shown in these slides, and each details are described as follows. From here, I will introduce the intelligent service innovation. First, use of public services wherever people want. Unfortunately, government-made digital services are not recognized convenient enough. In connection with a virtual assistant for public, people can get information, notification, bills, and payments without paper, and it will be described in the next slide. Second, My Data and e-certificate. The e-certificate means electronic certified documents by government. Every people can search, store, distribute, and even trade of an individual's data that government has if wanted. We already installed 100 different e-certificates and expanded it to industries and society. From 2021, Korean used the virtual assistant for public, we called Gupbi. The Gupbi can provide information about public services proactively and in a customized way. We collaborated with mobile service providers, Kakao, Naver, Toast, so people can get notification messages through the private mobile apps. Now we give 8 different notifications and 11 different consultations as a chatbot. We also plan to enlarge the notifications which needs receive, such as tax bills, penalty payments notifications. In this COVID-19 pandemic, we used the virtual assistants to notify the vaccination schedule to each individual. We have sent about 57 million messages to the 13 million persons about vaccination information, such as pre-alarm, guide, cautions after vaccination. The virtual assistant also can answer the questions like integrated public chatbot. We started this service using messenger-based notifications and then can interact through the AI speakers in Korea with KT Gigajini and Naver Clover. We turn to the slides, and third, we now install mobile ID and simple authentication. For authentication yourself in the digital world, we installed mobile ID platform and adapt mobile driver's license and expand to the other IDs too. Korean can use private digital signature to access to public services. Fourth, provide of preemptive and customized services. With so-called welfare membership, which will be provided after September 2021, can guide welfare services to individuals preemptively. Subsidy 24 offers to check the government benefits for you on online and offline. I want to introduce some important subjects and items from here and try to share the current status. We focused on the mobile ID based on distributed identification technology. Not only the public sector, but the private sector also needs a digital identity verification for non-contact services. Through mobile ID, each person can verify one's digital identity using a smartphone, online or offline. In case of the mobile driver's license, adults can verify their identity, access the civil service center, online or offline, and provide the non-contact identification for financial transactions and rent cars. Last year, we have set up the mobile government officials ID and distributed for 14,000 individuals. In this year, we are setting up the mobile driver's license, and Korean can use it next year. We have the Government 24, which integrated all types of public services online. From April 2021, individuals can search customized benefit information, including the qualification information that is given by central government. We called it Subsidy 24. In Korea, each ministry's local governments gave different types of cash or goods for different people. Because of that, it is hard to know the details that who can get the benefits and what is the qualification and how to prove them. Subsidy 24 gives a function to search the benefits services that I can get with my personal information that the government already has. And then people can request the services easily online through the Subsidy 24. Our second objectives are data administration. We now start data-based administration. We support fast and accurate decision-making by analyzing public and private data and redesign administrative process to improve public services. We build and connect the big data platform for each field to support to collect, process, and distribute of public and private data. And we also try to use on-site data for safety management. We respond quickly to situations by collecting, analyzing, and utilizing real-time data. For prevention of epidemics, we collect and analyze disease information, infection route, spread prediction, and standardizing and integrating them. To collect the on-site data for safety, we use Internet of Things more, such as intelligent sensors, wearable devices. We try to open public data that people and market in need, and open public service with public-private partnership. We support innovative services through the opening public data and public services. We had announced the Public Data Open 2.0 that provides data that people and market in need. As I described above, we plan to transferring all information systems to public and private cloud until 2025. And also we integrate all information of internal work and search and share them easily. Third, expanding digital infrastructure. We believe that anyone will be able to use digital services easily and conveniently. We provide customized support services for socially underprivileged using digital technology. We also expand digital education in public. We believe that the public-private partnership can improve digital services as I introduced in Guppi. Private participation makes digital public services more convenient. We would be a digital leading country. We cooperate with developed countries and international organizations. For example, hosting digital government meetings, exchanging experts. We also cooperate with developing countries, such as expanding cooperation centers, training for public policymakers, etc. And we know that regulation reform is mandatory work. We are preparing to reform regulations or acts for using trust-based pseudonym information, artificial intelligence services, etc. We also prepare to reform them for using AI technology in administration and for guaranteeing the rights of the people. The future of digital government is here. A government service coming to me. The life made more convenient with my data and e-certificates. Digital authentication and verification based on mobile. Digital inclusion available for anyone to use easily and conveniently. Fast, accurate, and reliable administration based on data. Government services without public-private boundaries. A government performing well anywhere, anytime. Government services that I make myself. Thank you for listening. This slide is shown in Korean, and it means digital, the door to a better world. And it will be a leading digital government. Thank you very much.